y'all know what pissed me off? Looking at Thickchickvlog's video. I am just responding to her video, and this is my feedback on the little Patti Labelle comment that she made on TMZ. And I'm just gonna go straight to the point here. I mean, my thoughts are, I know it was raining, and I know that Patti was just getting out of the car and trying to, stay up under the umbrella so she wouldn't get wet from the rain. And then all of a sudden, everyone just bum rushed her. You had people wanting to take pictures. You had TMZ asking her questions. So I can pretty understand, how, and then she may have had like an appointment she was late to because of the rain. So I'm going to give her that. I'm going to give her the benefit of, of that, but all in all, just the mere fact that, she just brushed James Wright off. She was like, okay, yeah, and well, thank you. I was Patti Labelle before James, or this is what I heard from, it's like, oh, my pies was selling before James. But you know what, guys out there? This is D. Valjean. I'm in my car driving home from work, so forgive me for being so dark. My thoughts, seriously, when she mentioned she was selling Patti, you're wrong, Patti. Now, I love you, Patti, and I love your pies. But why haven't I seen your pies or had your pies before James? That the funniest thing. How you gonna just break out and say you were selling pies before James? But you know what? Your pies wasn't selling like that before James. So you need to give James Wright more credit than what you are. And another thing is, yes, James can sing. And if you ask me, he's a male figure of you because he can sing. All right, James Wright, shout out to you. You need to be recognized higher than old girl Patti. Patti up in age now, and she got somebody that can sing like her or even better. Hey, I would be pushing on trying to make James somebody to push why not lift other people up? That's what God don't like. God don't like ugly, and believe me, he don't like pretty neither. But we all are beautiful in God's sight. But however, James Wright should be recognized higher and more than what Miss Patti Labelle did. I think that's totally disrespectful, what she did to him. And I do not honor foolishness. And God bless us all. But when you want to give yourself all the credit, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you, Patti. Why it always got it? Come on, we trying to do good, and we trying to bless everybody, but at least bless James Wright. You got enough funds, and it really ain't about the money thing, but in this point, yeah, it is, because if it wasn't for James making his video about your pie viral, because James was already, his success already was high way before your pie. I've reviewed his stuff too, but just the mere fact that he really sold your pies, and every cent that you got from those pies, Miss Patti Labelle, it's because of James. See, let me tell you how God works. If he can't bless you, he gonna bless somebody else for you. And I think that James Wright, God touched him to make that video to bless you. And God wants you to bless him back. You see how that goes? Because if you do not, Patti Labelle, listen to this. I know you're an old soldier, but this is the newness, honey. If you do not bless James Wright for blessing you, because God made it happen. God made it happen. Your pies was not pumping until James Wright got himself on that video, and he blew it up. So it's only fair, Miss Patti Labelle, y'all don't get me wrong, I ain't upset, I'm just mad because James deserved whatever God bless him with. And Patti Labelle ought to be ashamed of yourself. Patti, hold up, I'm gonna back up. I did a wonderful video on your pies, by the way, okay? I even made two. One was the review of your pies. The other one was a comedy of your pies. And yeah, if y'all haven't seen it, check it out. However, again, we as African Americans, why are we so afraid of someone getting blessed or getting more credit than you are? Patti, you got the credit, but I say James Wright deserved way more than the little credit that you gave him. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Patti. You didn't do that work, honey. I know it's your pie, but James did the footwork for you, baby. Every cent that you got going to the bank, James ought to have at least half of that. God don't like that, Patti Labelle. James, if you're looking at my video, I'm Deville John. Listen to me. Thank you, Thick Chick. You are the bomb, girl. Now I'll never hear you respond to my messages on your video. So shame on you too, Thick Chick. Now I love you. You hilarious, girl. But I be leaving messages and you don't even respond. But that's okay, cause you still my girl. But thank you, Thick Chick, for your videos as well. James Wright, if you're watching this video, believe what I tell you. God still gonna bless you, regardless of that selfish old soul, Miss Patti Labelle. Patti Labelle, beware, you reap what you sow. And God bless James to pump your pies up. God wants you to bless James, Patti. That's my thoughts. Yeah, you was Patti Labelle and your pies was before James, but your pies was nothing before James. Why is it? Yes, that I've been selling pies before James, but it wasn't selling like that, sweetie. And your pies been out in the stores 3 weeks ago, way before James' video, and ain't nobody I've heard other than one lady at Walmart told me about it. Those pies wasn't pumping 3 weeks ago. Ain't nobody ever heard of your pies. Never. Not where I am. Until James Wright video blew it up. So James Wright, don't you dare worry, because God already got you in the midst of all his blessings for you. Yes, if Patti don't pick you up, somebody else will. And you shine, James. You shine, honey. And it ain't got nothing to do with Patti. It's God's blessing on your life. Thank you. That's Deville John's. That's my comment on Thick Chick's video. Thank you again, Thick Chick. TMZ, thank you for putting Patti out there for all us to see that. And yes, that's my comment. Like it or not, viewers out there, sorry. I'm all fired up and wired up. I'm upset because I took the time to do 2 videos. And this is my 3rd one coming home from work again. And every day, I'm one of them ones that looking for Patti Labelle pie every morning. I'm harassing Walmart 2-3 o'clock in the morning, worried about if they got the shipment in yet. I'm one. So that's why I'm pissed off about what Patti did to James. James, it's okay, baby. You gonna make it. All right. So, Deville John, this is my opinion and my comment on what Thick Chick said on her videos and TMZ about Miss Patti Labelle. That's right. I made it home from work. And I'm still fired up from all this racket. Messy stuff of Miss Patti Labelle. Yeah, I know we have all the other things in the world to talk about. But I think everybody that did a video on Patti's sweet potato pies ought to be responding to Thick Chick video and give your thoughts and your feedback on what you think and how you feel about how Patti just being so messy about not recognizing James Wright as much as she need to be. I mean, she just give him absolutely zero credit. And I mean, are you serious? Absolutely zero credit. I think that's just, it's sad. I mean, of course, you know, she don't have to do nothing. I'm going to just be honest with you, because you can't make nobody do what you think should be done. It's totally up to the person, that individual. So, yeah, I think that, of course, we can't control people. And, you know, Pat is up there in the age. And it's like, you know, when you get up in the age, you think you can say and do what you want to do because you want everybody to respect you. But, come on, man. All jokes aside, Patti, I certainly hope you're watching my video. I think you are so, absolutely so wrong for saying what you said. I know that it was at the spur of the moment thing. It caught you by surprise, and you still wanted to look like a diva on TV because you know it was going to be broadcast, right? Sure you did. You knew it was going to be broadcast. But, you know, yeah, we can't tell you what to do, Patti. That's true. However, I still think you're wrong, because Mr. James Wright, he's going to be blessed with or without you. And God bless him to boost your sweet potato pies up. And yes, he did. He did that. He did that. Because your pies was absolutely nothing without him. Absolutely nothing. You see how God worked? He knew that you needed some help. Not by your name, but by blessing people with some good food and some good pie. So he used what you may think, Patti, is someone is a nobody and beneath you, and someone is just a good singer. Yeah, but my pies was before James, you know, or I was before. I'm Patti Labelle. I mean, who do you think I am? I'm old Patti Labelle. Yeah, we love you, Patti. But share some of that pie with James Wright. Share some of that pie with James Wright. Come on now. You know you wrong. I'm so upset. I don't know. I know I got other things to be. I got a lot on my plate. I ain't got time to be dealing with no Patti and no old something else. Patti, forgive me. I'm sorry. You still beautiful even though you up in age. But I'm fired up because James, he is the superstar. He is the superstar. Yeah, let someone get that kind of credit. Let James get that credit. Patti, you already a superstar. You already known for everything. Your time is almost up, Patti. Your time is almost up. At least you leave a legacy when your time is up. God knows only. But this is history here. This is, let me tell you something. You think all of your albums and your songs and you and your name brand, if it wasn't for God blessing James, you wouldn't be, I ain't heard nothing pumping and bumping about you in a long time. Ain't nobody, even when your pie's been out 3-4 a month ago, ain't nobody ever, this one lady at Walmart, the one told me 3 weeks ago she purchased some pies. That was the only person I heard that bought some pies 3 weeks ago, a month ago. But your stuff is still up there, but it ain't nothing. I ain't heard your name in so long until James. Right. Okay. Now you pumped back up again. You pumped up, Patti, because your pies wasn't about nothing until it got viral. And thanks to James, he did it for you. He did the leg work for you, Miss Old Soldier, Miss Beautiful Patti. You old soldier, and I ain't heard your name out there in the tabloids in a long time. Not even as a superstar. But give James that credit. Give him that credit. Give him half of that money, girl. Give him some of your contacts. Get him somewhere on an album, a CD. Blow him up. Get him on BET or on Oprah or on Steve Harvey or on a movie. Get him on some darn commercials. Get him somewhere in somebody's studio. And you know what, James? No worries, because if Patti don't, you already a superstar. You already blown up. You got over 1 million. Over 1 million viewers. Over 1 million. That's bigger than Patti's pie. Your status is way bigger than Patti's pies. You are the superstar in my eyes. You are the super blessed child of God. God bless you in all of this sweet potato pie. Your name come first. Can you believe that? See, little old soul Patti, she upset because it's James Wright name before her pies and her name. And am I not right? Since this pie been blown up, all I hear is James Wright. James Wright first, then the pie, then Patti. But don't get me wrong, we still love you, Patti. I still love you, you know. You all right. But why, as African Americans, we so afraid to bless someone else? It's a dirty shame. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed.